Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Texas. Fielded in the end zone. It's LaBelle. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Here's the second down play. And there's the handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32.
That's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has of running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And on first down, right back to the running game. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Powering through. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. He's running. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And here's the handoff. Running through the tackle.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Davis. The ball is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Running back grabs it on the screen. Just trucked it. No shot to bring him down. We're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Texas offense comes back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. How about the big nose tackle? Known as a run stopper, but he gets to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, usually the big man is off the field when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You know, like you said, Chris, this guy's usually known for just eating up blocks, but the big man there shows he's got enough twitch to get to the quarterback, and he gets a sack.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. And they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
To the air, it's Davis. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Completion makes it second and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Physical run earns the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Longhorns keep the football on the move. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Texas 0. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Trying to connect from 41 yards away. This one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Texas. This one will be fair caught. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Handoff to the right side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realize that the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. There's a screen pass to the running back. Gets into space at the 50. A huge gain across midfield, all the way to the 40-yard line.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And the Trojans look to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've got so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. We're going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen. Both won the Heisman Trophy.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. They're going to run it here. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And the Trojans line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Will make it into the end zone. Touchdown, SC.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Davis. Makes a quick catch. Uses the stiff arm and gets past the marker before being taken down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him to a first down.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble now. He's hit as he throws it. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That's another positive game here for this offense. And this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him?
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Trojans offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, You're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Catch made on the right side. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. And looking to throw now on 1st down. There's contact on the throw. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, USC.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Trojans will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's looking to scramble. They chase him down and tried to run for it, but it'll bring up 4th down.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the 1st down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
Longhorns will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner will be brought down. Comes the USC offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
Takes the handoff again. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
They're going to pick up a 1st down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
The Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Ball carrier tackled at the 2, a solid gain on that completion. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
It's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Touchdown, Southern California. To stretch the lead, the route is on. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense takes the field. Last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Dropping back, it's Davis. Catch made over the middle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Touchdown, Trojans. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. The quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They're pulling away, 35-3. Now they get set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He shreds the tackle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
After a 1st down loss and 2nd and long from the 23. Scanning the field, it's Davis. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Ball carrier tackled there. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down?
Here we go.
The back in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, SC. And this one is getting ugly. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Dropping back, it's Davis. Receiver makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Great move in the open field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now to try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has to recover. Looks like the hands team did its job. USC offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Now, this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big playability.
Heading left after the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play coming up. Now with the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab made by the tight end. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Get set, get set. Face it. Ready.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On the set.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here.
Pound 55 weak. Ready now.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
And it's blocked. The kick was low. The defense has got it. It's still a live ball. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking to throw. It's Davis. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to chuck it again. Takes a shot as he gets the pass off. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Important 2nd down play coming up. using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Get some space around the 30. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Convoy. Set.
And now the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Come on, set.
He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
On the set.
Okay, it's 3rd down after that run.
Down. Over. Ready.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout, 24 seconds remaining. And the Trojans will have to punt this one away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the USC Trojans.